Yo, what is up, guys? Eddie here. A little educational content here for those that like to trade. I'm gonna go over this play I took earlier in the afternoon today on the ticker AMS. So yeah, let's get started. So basically, the method I used on this play was a 3-bar method. It is a strategy that I learned from a YouTuber named Live Trader. If you check out his YouTube channel, he's got a bunch of good educational content. I'll put his link in the description. But basically, I'm just going to kind of walk through how I used that method on this play and took it and made profit on it. So yeah. So throughout the day, this is on a 5-minute chart, by the way. Throughout the day, this was a pretty strong stock. You see higher lows here. And you see volume was fairly strong throughout the whole day. I mean, really. So what I was looking at is, so there's this resistance tab, right? Fell down and then came back up, right? So basically the 3-bar play consists of 3 to 4 candles. You get the 4-bar play too. So candle 1 would be this candle right here. And you want it to generally be like a large widespread. You kind of want it to be a bigger move than that usually. But in this case, I did take it anyways. And it worked out. So that's candle 1. And you just kind of want to watch candle 1. Candle 2 will form. So what you want to see on candle 2 or 3 is it match the high of the first candle. So in this case, candle 2 obviously matched the high of the first candle. So I said, okay, third candle is your buy candle or trigger candle. This is the candle you're going to buy on, but it can also be candle 4 because candle 2 and 3 can both match the high of candle 1. But in this case, it was just candle 2. So candle 3 you want to buy when the price or when the high of candle 3 or when candle 3 breaks the high of candle 2, sorry. So yeah, when candle 3 breaks the high of candle 2, which you can see exactly happened perfectly here, and we had a little breakout. So my entry would be right here, right at the top of these wicks. And that is when I'm entering this trade. And then my stop loss, I mean, everybody's stop loss can generally be different, I guess, because everybody has their own risk, right? But in this case, usually when I take the 3-bar play, I do it as the previous candle of my entry candle. So this was my entry candle. The previous candle right here, I would set my stop to the low of this candle, if that makes sense, right? So stop here, entry here. Boom. You got a set entry and you got a set stop. So it allows you to be super organized when taking this strategy. Another thing I really want to know is that when a 3-bar play occurs near like this type of like a near resistance, that gives me a whole much more of a reason to take it. Because why? Because I could get a resistance break, which is exactly what happened here. You got 3-bar play lining up right near resistance. I mean, that's a really good setup in my eyes. And if I see that, chances are I'm taking it. And another thing to know is that this first candle here had great volume. So it shows there's a lot of power beyond that move. Shows that it's an actual move. And even the candle before it had some strong volume relative to its previous. So yeah, strong move, 3-bar play. Enter here on the break of the high of the second candle. Boom, you get the breakout. And then I started scaling out up here. And so the reason I scaled out up here is just simply because of volume, which I can go over right now, I guess, yeah. So if you see this candle right here, you can see the volume size, right? It's, let me do this, it'll be easier to see. It's genuinely big, right? And then you have this candle, which is a shooting star candle. And it somehow has higher volume than this candle. Now that's an anomaly because this candle is such a large spread candle. It should have more volume than the shooting star candle. right? Because it's more widespread. But in this case, it wasn't. So that's an anomaly, and that shows weakness. And plus, shooting stars at a top of an uptrend genuinely show weakness, usually, because you got this upper price projection with this higher wick up here. So that's how I knew to scale out, and reading that kind of gave me enough time to scale out, which is what I did. But even if you didn't scale out here, for some reason you knew this was going to go higher into after hours, in my case, I had my stop here, I would have never got stopped out. And I would have took more profit, but I traded my plan. I scaled out here, and I was happy with it. But yeah, I mean, if I wanted to go longer, I guess I could, but I didn't really have a reason to. You always want to have a reason for whatever you trade, otherwise you're gonna get caught in messes, right? And even if I didn't scale out here, you know, maybe I would have panicked over here and cut. Who knows, right? There's a bunch of things. But all I know is I hope this helped. I'll go over more 3-bar plays in the future. It's one of my favorite methods. You can really use this method in any time frame. You can use it in a daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, you name it, you can use it, and you'll see them. But I think as far as that goes, again, it's just super important when this happens to your resistance, because it just gives you more of a reason to take it. You really want to see these resistance breakouts, especially if you get a 3-bar play. I mean, it's a perfect setup in my eyes. But yeah, if you have any questions, just comment below and I'll feel free to answer them. Like I said, I got this strategy from a guy named Live Traders. I don't know who created it, I don't know if he did, but that's where I got it. So, hope y'all enjoy. Let me know if you got any questions, and yeah, have a good one and go make some money.